Let's see how it goes.
We're going to find out. It's match point here. Indonesia and Egypt in the lower bracket looking to make their way to the grand final. It starts here. Game number 2. Taking a look here at the emblems. Is anything out of the ordinary? For the most part, you see Egypt working with the quantum charges. Right, they want some of that mobility here. Smile also, once again, keep an eye on him. He's had great performances with this Novaria so far. He is going to be a key component alongside Maro to turn this into a Game 3 series. But right now, biggest threat across from them, once that level 4 is available, will be Vin on this Kaja. Once again, Divine Judgments will be clutch for Indonesia if they want to close this out and sweep.
Okay, just getting on for division here, looking for the rotation of a 3-man rotate from Indonesia as well as Egypt. Smile, Maro, we have Cerizos again, and Vin. Looking forward to have an advantage up against a Frederin's Ray of Progress early game. Needs to happen for Super Ken or even for Vin here. So one thing they're considering is the pickup. Look at that, another one. Speaking of which, Alpha now might fall down. Cerizos with the regen. Super Ken secures the kill. Alpha falls down. First blood goes to Indonesia, and Huda here is not letting Vin go. Trying to spam on. Will he make it the Ring of Order? Force on the flicker. Huda praises right, connecting right onto the turret. No defense there. 1-1. Egypt following up with a kill.
Wow, looks like it's a mirrored response from both teams, right? A focus from Indonesia on the top side, and you have Egypt trying to do the same here on the bottom. I'm actually surprised that Huda was able to get a kill out of that. I expected Vin not to really spend too much time out there. He even tried to flicker out, still get taken out by the Appraiser's Wrath. So now back to it, even across the board for the most part. The fight for this first objective, the turtle. Marl's going to charge up.
Location revealed. Maro has eyes on Vin. Look at that. Astral Recall connecting. Forced out the Nether Realm to be used. Now regen is imminent. Now how will the damage go through? Huda secures the objective. There goes Alpha. Black Dragon 4 boosting the next target. Moreno though falling and dropping low on mana, low on health. Now he goes down. Alpha takes the kill. And also as Huda here trying to eye on Cerezo. Meanwhile the Cavalry is present. The top, that's the sustain. Nope. At this point, Cerezo is trying to hold on, still regenerating through that fight. Wow, he's tanky, but Alpha secures the kill.
Did I not just say in the draft, you know, Alpha getting his hands on this Yuzhong here, it is going to pay dividends if he can get a lead. He just got the lead in the lane. Maro, a little bit in trouble here. Will he be able to get away? Yeah, Vin is not level 4 just yet. So that's the thing. That's a threat, right? Yuzhong, couple early kills, scaling really well. Confident now with that dragon form, especially on the next objective takes here. Now, slowly but surely, that gold lead is building up, right? You see it now for Egypt in favor. So if you're Indonesia, once again, how do you slow this down? Leading into that second turtle of the game here. Vin now having the Divine Judgment is a big change here for the momentum for Indonesia. They can finally be the ones, especially when the flicker is available, to go for those pickoffs. And that's what they need, right? As that gold lead grows to the 1.5 here in favor of Egypt, they got to play around that. They're constantly looking for pickoffs of their own.
Wow. Speed of pickoffs, Huda has eyes
already flickered
on Moreno here, being taunted using the Tyrant's Rage and Tyrant's Revenge. He falls down. Smile secures the point. Meanwhile, up top, forced the Black Dragon form to be used here. Super Cannon Cerezo trying to hold on. Here comes Vin for reinforcement. Ring of Order looking for AoE damage, but a taunt right on the turret. Saken falls down. Huda on a killing spree.
This is huge for Egypt. I mean, the first few minutes, man, they're in control. And that's exactly what they have to do here. Now leading into this, 10 seconds away from that second turtle, with the lead that they have, and the fact that Huda, on a character, on a hero like Fredrin, man, having this lead, he's going to the Psycho Fredrin territory.
Look at that, another jump, another knock up, another one falling down. Vin, Speedy secures the kill. Meanwhile, there is still a pursuit here. Huda has eyes on, that's a taunt connecting. You have their Praise Strat onto Moreno. Can he still survive this? Activate another realm early on, still sustaining that. Now, Indonesia might back off here and not contest this turtle.
Man, Huda's playing this Fredrin like an assassin, literally. And he's 3-0-4 now, securing the second turtle of the game. This is massive for Egypt. Off to an amazing start here. Now 3K ahead. They also have the first turret of the game down, right? They've got the space to work with. They're going to go ahead and switch lanes. Maro charging up again. This is what you expect when Maro gets his hands on one of these heroes that can make plays, set things up where he pleases, and that's what's happening here. So now it's Indonesia trying to catch up. Taking a look at the items, there's not too much going on, right? First item starting to be locked in. Second worked on. Alpha, though, on the hunt.
Off-cam kill there. Speedy gets in with the turret. Now with the pull, Cereza trying to grab on. Look at the pull with the Ring of Order now being utilized in Alpha, and Huda is forced to respond with madness. Huda takes down one. Super Ken falls down. Saken as well. Wow, at just as that. This is a Frederick on the 404.
Still going.
It's still going. It's
He's waiting for his team.
Oh, with a 1v1 here. With a follow-up from a Team Egypt. Smile completely secures down a kill onto Indonesia.
Okay, this is Psycho Fredrin territory now. He's 4-0-5. You see him, how he's playing around this, how he's handling these micro situations. Gonna go ahead and take this orange buff as well from Indonesia. Full control, big item pickup as well for Speedy. Having a way better game here this time around on the Brody. That's exactly why they picked it up in the first phase. Malefic Roar is going to help big time. Look at this, Moreno already taking a couple shots.
Okay, I was about to say that he might be using the torn apart memory, but it was too far of a distance.
Yeah, he held on to it. It probably wouldn't necessarily. Oh man!
Follow up. 2 members from Indonesia are here present. Super Ken and Vin might be in trouble. Praises Wrath. The damage is too much. Super Ken falls down. Alpha wants to secure another one. Vindo being forced to retreat back, but the torn apart memory secures the kill for Egypt.
That is the moment you're looking for when you're Brody. They're still going. Huda is feeling it, man, and he's going to keep the team rolling here. Couple seconds away, Turtle for the taking. Most likely just going to go in the hands of Egypt, but they still put the pressure top side. Tier 2 will fall. They've got a complete numbers and space advantage right now. You can see it already happening. Huda going to work on that. Probably not going to be much of a contest here, but it looks like Indonesia might be looking for their own setup. Trezo getting chunked down a little bit. Vin gets the information he needs. Super Ken, is he going to go for this?
Oh, too late for the retribution now. Oh, Astral Recall. Location has been spotted. Huda is unstoppable. Taking down Super Ken. 4 members left to defend. The second tier turret right in mid. Oh, in Egypt right now on the damage. Still, 4 members remain deathless. Another follow-up here. Huda tries to spam. That's the pull. Vin has a catch. Now with the fall of the Black Dragon Form, will this be the answer of Egypt? They're circling around, trying to zone up members of Indonesia. Follow-up here is not yet imminent for Egypt. There's a back away. Indonesia still holding through the second mid-turret.
Again, right now, almost 8 minutes into the game. Next big objective, a minute and a half or so away. The Lord take will be crucial here. The way things are going, though, like I said, Egypt in just a prime position to go ahead and take that, right? If they can take that first Lord, that should get them up at least to these base turrets for the most part, right? Everybody pretty much on that team is having a hell of a game here. Speedy himself is where he needs to be on this Brody. You really can't even get to him. That's the problem, right? Even Vin, when he has that flicker available and you see him trying to get the Divine Judgment combination off, but sometimes you just can't get to this Brody, and that's why he's picked up quite a bit so far in this current meta. And at the same time, with that being said, Smile sitting from a distance himself, Astral recalling wherever he needs to. Okay, he already flickered. Very defensive there. And that was just Super Ken, by the way. So Super Ken gets that resource out, but still looking for this tier 2. Egypt's going to go ahead and secure them this turret. Indonesia did get a little more space to work with, though, top side. But all this leading into what, OSX? Still a massive gold deficit here for Indonesia. 15 seconds away now from this Lord.
This is the problem. How do you even penetrate the back line? The front line of Egypt right now is so strong and can absorb more damage and even defend or deflect by just Marrow alone being in the front lines and having you into the back line entry is already enough for Egypt to even have a stronghold and create a beeline right onto Indonesia. So how will they penetrate this though? This is the question. No contest yet.
Okay, look at the placement. Vin's in position. He's got the flicker available, most likely waiting to find his own target. He's gonna get poked down though. That's one of the great things about Novaria. That is Lord, just being secured here. Mar's gonna go in though. Not sure if they're gonna follow up. Alpha use the dragon form. Okay, they call it off. Retreat here for Indonesia. They don't wanna force this again. Just defend, right? It's only the first Lord of the game. You should be able to hand it pretty well. But you're still talking about a gold gap that's getting even further out of control here. So can they do it? Has Saken had enough time to get what he needs to do on this Beatrix? He's had a very rough early game here, just trying to catch up.
2 deaths.
2 deaths. Taking a quick look at the items, all he's got is pretty much the BOD. it's not really there yet in comparison to what's across from them. Here's the Lord.
Oh, now revealing location, now being forced to defend this base. Lord is knocking in the last turret in mid. Egypt is trying to eye on breaking defenses now on. Vin, on the other hand, looking for a way to melt this Lord down. Meanwhile, up top, just Egypt circling through the base here.
Base is a little bit open. Wow, look at that. Astral Recall chunking down 2/3 of the health of Sakin here. You can just see how strong Egypt is right now. Very reminiscent of the first game.
Wow, that hurt.
On the flip side, and now turret's going to be worked on.
This time around, it's the last turret down bottom. One more turret left here for Indonesia. Can they hold through? Can they defend through? They need to have some sort of a way to make this magic work against Egypt. But how do you even penetrate now and take Maro out of the equation? Is the Malefic Roar now enough for the damage of Indonesia, Naisuk?
It's a step in the right direction. I guess we could say that, right? Malefic Roar being picked up here, and the fact that still we're 11 minutes, 20 seconds into this game, I would say they need to buy themselves another 5 minutes. You know, if they can really hold on there, but that's even another Lord. Now Alpha goes in.
Black Dragon form looking an eye on the back line. Morena though being forced back into the base. Super Can now dropping low.
Wow.
Alpha
Maro.
knock up now with a CC. Now eyes on the base. HP's dropping low. Egypt's eye on taking his base right now. Morena takes down Maro with exchange of a roamer from Egypt. Now base finally open. Still managing to secure and defend this. Indonesia still standing tall. 4 members present here. Waves coming in from the mid. What is the answer of Indonesia? Can they hold on? Can they defend? Speedy though burning on. But about damage now. Alpha has the immortality though. Oh, Astral Recall connecting to Socket. It hurt. This time around, Indonesia still manages to defend that wave.
Successful defense for the most part. Yeah, the base is completely broken and exposed, but they hold on. I'm saying, you know, they need another 5 minutes or so here, and that's exactly what that does. This defense, albeit they lost their turrets, they stay into this game, right? We've seen crazier things at this point. 10,000 gold difference. In the playoffs alone, we've seen games flip around despite a 10,000 gold difference, right? It just takes the right moment for them to find their targets. If a team with this type of lead gets a little overzealous, a little overconfident, that might be the mistake that they make, right? So at this point, they go get the Lord. It looks like Indonesia wants to kind of get some vision here, what's going on. They know they can't contest it. They get ready for this defense once again.
Melted down quickly.
Melted it down.
Wow, Egypt securing the objective, respecting the strength now of this composition. Indonesia just looking for an avenue here to clear some waves. A defense, a tight defense onto the base. Wave clear is still present though. There's still a Beatrix Nice, so still an open way of having a bounce back, and even a clap back. At most points, you just need to right your mistakes, even having the right amount of energy to pull something out of Egypt. You have the divine judgment. You have the toolset, you have the toolkit. It just needs to work.
Comes down to this again. Oh, Vin gonna go
That's
in right
the
away.
pull that we've been waiting for Indonesia, but this will be the answer. Though Super Can secures the kill. Black Dragon form now going on to the base of Indonesia. Can they still defend? Now Lord lock into the base. Egypt is now trying to take on more members. 2 members dropping low, and the base is now open. Egypt, this time around,